Our first assignment together is a missing person commission. There's no need for combat or venturing into any hollows, so it's completely safe. Honestly, I can't think of a better way to test your skills.
With all due respect to the client, a proxy's role is to guide people through the hollows. Is it worth hiring a proxy for a commission that doesn't even involve going into one?
Don't get me wrong, I'm definitely not trying to pass this off on you. Your ability to navigate the hollow is unquestionable. That's what makes a proxy a proxy. But this role involves more than just that, and this commission is a perfect opportunity to demonstrate those other skills. To be honest, the client barely gave us anything to work with, just pieces of info. That's why this is a perfect chance to show off your skills in gathering intel, spotting details, and negotiating. All the makings of a top-tier proxy.
All right, you've sold me. Let's see what we're dealing with.
The client has only provided us with these 3 clues. All we know is that the woman in the photo is your target.
Wait, just a photo? That's barely a clue. No name, no background, not even her usual haunts? And what's up with the harmonica and the sheet music?
The client doesn't seem to have any more info, though it's possible they just don't want to share. But the client did mention if you get stuck, you should try playing the sheet music with the harmonica. Well then, I'll leave this commission in your capable hands. Keep me in the loop if you make any breakthroughs. Just ping me on Knock Knock.
Finding someone with just a photo and a melody. That's like searching for a needle in a haystack. Got any ideas, Wise?
Maybe we should check Port Elpis. Women with their eyes covered aren't exactly that common. Remember when we visited the sea a while back? I think we saw someone who fit that description. Remember? You were in a bad mood, so we went to the sea to clear our heads. We even bought some fries, but you got distracted by a woman passing by with her eyes covered, and the seagull took the fries right out of your hand.
Now that you mention it, yeah, I remember. She did look a lot like the woman in the photo. And I was just curious, all right? She stood out. How was I supposed to know the seagulls there were so aggressive? Anyway, it's an unexpected lead. Let's check out the port and see if we can dig anything up. I've got nothing. How about you, Wise?
Looks like this isn't something that can be solved with a quick trip to the port. But since we're here, how about we try playing the harmonica? I'm not sure what good it'll do, but if it doesn't work, we'll just buy some fries and head back home.
I agree. Playing the harmonica and buying fries, both are officially your job now.
I guess there's no saying no to you. Fine. But just so you know, I'm not good at it, so don't blame me if it sounds terrible.
That was pretty painful. And it didn't do a thing. Let's just grab some fries and call it a day.
Excuse me. Were you the ones playing the harmonica just now?
Sorry for my brother making a bit of a ruckus. We'll just... Wait. You're the person in the photo. When did you... I didn't even hear any footsteps.
My apologies. Moving quietly is second nature to me. I didn't mean to startle you. If I may ask, where did you learn that melody?
Actually, we're proxies. The song was given to us by our client. We didn't expect it to help us find you. Our client is looking for you, you see. Why don't we discuss the details somewhere else?
I see. Please lead the way. I'd also like to meet this client of yours.
Why don't we head back to the store?
Okay, let's go check in with Shepard. Oh, I almost forgot. Your name is...
My real name. I haven't used that in a long time, but I do have a code name. You can call me Charon.
Miss Charon, I've already contacted the information broker who issued the commission. Once he gets here, it shouldn't be long before you can meet the client. Feel free to have a seat on the couch. I'll grab you something to drink.
Thank you, but please, don't mind me. By the way, the second row from the top on your TV wall, third unit from the left, it has a connection issue. You might want to check it out when you have time.
Let me see... You're right. How did you pick up on that? I thought there was some lag lately.
I rely on my hearing. I lost most of my vision in an accident. I can just about make out the outlines of my surroundings. To move around like an average citizen, I've trained my other senses to be extremely sharp. I heard a faint buzzing sound. By moving around the room and noticing the change in sound, I was able to pinpoint the location of the faulty TV.
Sorry. I hope my question didn't seem rude.
No need to apologize. Vision isn't the only way to perceive the world. As proxies, you too should know that better than most. Anything that can be seen with your eyes can never be considered a secret.
It's me again! You two found the target already? Wow, Phaethon, you guys are incredible. If you're always this fast, you could take on anything.
I didn't expect things to move so quickly either, but it's nothing, really. By the way, didn't the client come with you? Charon here would like to meet them.
Where to start? It's great that you were able to find the woman in the photo, but there's a new problem. I can't get in touch with the client anymore. There's been no reply from his Knock Knock account since yesterday. I brushed it off at first, but there's still no reply today. Just when I thought he might have skipped town, his account suddenly sent me a location, the edge of a hollow. Who sends something like that in normal circumstances?
From the edge of a hollow? That seems strange. And with no other word from the client.
Either way, I'll keep trying to reach the client. I hope he's all right. Let's stay in touch for now. We won't be wrapping up this commission for a while.
Sorry, but I overheard your conversation. Could you share that location with me? If I investigate the hollow, I might pick up some clues.
You're Miss Charon? No offense, but the hollow isn't somewhere just anyone can waltz into. Without a carrot or combat personnel, it's a death trap. You should wait.
I'm a soldier. I served with the Air Defense Force under the Chrysoberyl Division. Even after retiring, I've made countless trips into the hollow. You can trust in my combat skills. The heart rates of you and the two proxies here seem to have just spiked. Don't worry. My military days are far behind me. I have no current ties with them. As for getting into the hollow, proxies, can I request your assistance? I don't know anyone else who could guide me. I'll pay the commission fee as best I can. If you don't want to be involved, that's fine. I'll think of something.
We're just as eager to find the client. After all, no client, no payment. Besides, if we said no, you'd still head into the hollow alone, wouldn't you?
How did you know?
So I was right. You remind me of how Belle and I used to be. So fixated on finding someone that nothing else mattered, not even your own safety. Well, since Miss Caron wants to investigate, I'm willing to act as the proxy for no additional fee. Just leave it to us, Shepard.
I see. That works for me. With the client still unreachable, my hands are tied. Please, look into the hollow, and be careful.
I'm really sorry for troubling you both. Finding this client is very important to me, so I may have acted a bit out of line just now.
Don't worry about it. Seeing how determined you are to find this person, we can't just sit back and do nothing. Let's work together to find them.
I've got your back.
Is the concept? Huh? Is something the matter?
Miss Caron, I need some time to calculate the hollow route.
Here! Here! Leave this to me, Proxy. Actually, I've been to this hollow before for reasons. I still remember the way forward clear as day.
Oh, why don't you wait just a little longer? Calculating the path doesn't take that long.
It'd be more efficient to retrace the path I've already walked. Please come with me, Proxy. The path ahead. It should be right around here. I wasn't here too long ago.
An opening!
One moment, Proxy. I might have misremembered. I just need to think. Quick shot!
Surrender your weapon!
I'm sure you're well aware that hollows undergo
Sorry for being so presumptuous, Proxy.
By the way, Miss Caron, how are you so fluid when you move and fight? Is it because of your exceptional hearing and tactile senses?
That's one part of it. In fact, my eyes gained some unique abilities as they changed. I can't see most things clearly, but I'm able to...
Wait, something's up. What could have happened? Who did this?
Given the depth of the wound and the...
The surrounding ether levels have increased significantly. What's going on?
Suppressor K-22! Maximum firepower!
Hold on. Let me find what's causing this. Up ahead, there are multiple devices leaking ether non-stop.
Sniper's Creed. One shot, one kill. These are high-pressure ether storage tanks, filled with highly concentrated ether.
Oh, that's amazing! Hands up!
As soon as the valve is opened, the ether will flow out at a fixed rate.
All high-pressure ether tanks have been disabled. We can keep moving.
Proxy, there are 4 people over here. They're all still alive. I'm not detecting any ether fluctuations from any other life forms nearby.
They're still survivors. Charon, can you check their condition?
Confirmed. 1 is seriously injured. A bullet pierced their lung. The other 3? No internal injuries, just a few minor wounds. They're all unconscious. The one with severe wounds. His etheric fluctuations are nearly completely gone. He's beyond saving.
Who are you? Help me. It hurts. So cold. I don't want to die.
Is there nothing else we can do? If we contact a hospital and get him out of the hollow right away...
His internal organs are ruptured. He'll bleed out long before we can get him out. No rescue team can beat the clock when life fades this fast.
Am I dying? I just want to go home.
Are you alright? Did you get hurt fighting earlier?
I'm fine, don't worry about me. As I mentioned before, these eyes of mine have their uses, but they bring just as much inconvenience. The rejection reaction you saw just now is one of them. Staring into death. It's not something I handle well.
My head. Where am I? Who are you people? I remember now. There was a madman, a lunatic who tied me up and dragged me into the hollow. You're not.
I'm not the lunatic you're talking about. Can you stand? There are 2 more unconscious survivors here. If you can, help us carry one of them. Let's get out of here together.
Leave? We can leave this place? What about that lunatic who shot at me from the shadows?
Looks like the person behind this has already left. Charon, let's get the survivors out of here. Follow me.
Thank you all for assisting me, even though I'm a stranger. You've given me valuable information.
It's the least we can do after you saved our lives. If there's anything else you want to ask, go right ahead.
I do have some questions left to ask. Before that, could the 3 of you introduce yourselves? I'd like to see if there's a pattern to how the killer chose their targets.
I'll go first. My name's Zoe. I used to be a soldier in the Defense Force, but now I'm just working a regular desk job at a private company. Don't let that fool you, though. I've earned my stripes.
I'm Jesse, currently working as an internaut information broker. I'm still pretty new at it, though, so I can't think of any reason someone would target me.
My turn?
I'm Erin. I was also in the Defense Force, but now I'm unemployed. Actually, I have a question for you all. Did you see my friend when you were in the Hollow? She's about my height, with shoulder-length blonde hair and a mole under her eye. We were kidnapped together, but I can't find her anywhere now.
If I'm not mistaken, we didn't come across anyone like that in the Hollow, among both the survivors or the bodies.
It's all right. I'll keep looking. I hope she's okay. We were always inseparable. We even planned to visit Scott Outpost together for Remembrance Day. I never thought something like this would happen.
Remembrance Day? What's that?
As the name suggests, it's a day organized by the Defense Force for the families of deceased soldiers and veterans. People gather to mourn their loved ones who died in the fall of the old capital and find comfort in each other's company.
I didn't know the Defense Force did that. Huh. Maybe I should go check it out.
If I can't find her anywhere else, I'll head to Remembrance Day alone. Maybe she'll show up there. Was your missing friend also a member of the Defense Force? Yes, she and I were in the same squad. Obsidian Division's Cartis squad.
This sounds like a series of murders targeting the Defense Force. But then, Jesse wasn't with the Defense Force.
No, you're probably not far off. Jesse claims to have been up front, but he neglected to mention he was once part of the Defense Force. Right, Jesse?
Well, that's... I just don't like bringing up my past in the Defense Force. It's not like I'm trying to hide it. They're just memories from my time there that I'd rather forget. I was part of Obsidian Division's Noct Squad. That's the absolute truth.
I was also in the Obsidian Division, Impura Squad. I don't know who those who died in the Hollow were, but it seems the killer really is targeting members of the Defense Force.
Wait a second. If I remember correctly, during the fall of the old capital, didn't our 3 squads work together on a mission outside Hollow Zero?
We did? I don't really remember.
I have a vague memory of it, but there were so many people on the mission, I don't remember your faces.
Thank you all for the information. I'm starting to see a pattern in the killer's choice of targets. But there's something else I need to ask. I came to this hollow because someone I'm searching for sent me its location. And that person was likely being held by the killer as well. Did you happen to see anyone else?
You're not giving us much to go on. At least tell us what kind of person you're looking for, male or female, what they look like. Can't offer much help without that.
Phaethon, you've already been to the Hollow and made it back safely?
Did you run all the way here? Do you need a moment? We've already been to the Hollow, but unfortunately, we haven't found the client yet.
I'm fine. Did you find any clues there?
There were traces left behind. Signs of a kidnapping. It's very likely the client was involved.
That's right. It seems the client was kidnapped, taken into the Hollow, and later moved again. We're still looking for more clues. So, what made you rush over to the store?
Well, just take a look for yourself. I checked a map of New Eridu. This spot, it's another Hollow entrance.
We were just stressing over a lack of leads, and now one conveniently falls into our laps? Something about this feels off.
You're sure it's just a disappearance for now and nothing more serious has happened, right? If that's the case, the situation is still manageable. No matter how shaky the clue is, let's keep investigating. Just be careful. Any casualties, and this will become something beyond our control. At that point, stop the commission and contact me. I'll bring in some professional Hollow experts to deal with the situation.
Thank you for not revealing what really happened to that information broker.
Don't mention it, but why keep secrets?
The killer is a sniper. Most Hollow Raiders lack. Asking for help from others would only...
I may have kept it from Shepard, but I have to admit, it's too dangerous.
I understand. I really...
Why is the client so
The
important?
client's true identity might be the very person I've been looking for. Since leaving the military, I've scoured countless Hollows, and it's called homecoming. Please, Proxy.
I understand how anxious you must be right now.
Thank you, Proxy. I've got your back.
Ooh. Officer 148, Ju Yuan, ready.
Looks like there's something here.
Proxy, look at that.
Why is there a communicator?
There's hardly any dust.
Oh, such a decisive
Fire squad?
sniper. You can call me.
Looks like you've done your homework.
I thought you were just.
I'm not sure what you're referring. If you hand them over,
So you seem to have.
seems talking won't result.
Now that's the. Oh, and I.
Here.
Watch out for Green Vulture taking shots from afar.
Everyone, taking the shot.
Recalibrating.
Freeze!
I found a box.
You still remember what's inside the box, right? Loyalty. The one sticks out Curious as to how he got it. I found it. He took his own life. Well, it wasn't much different from being off by a Gyarados.
Pushing.
An opening!
Supporting position.
Do it! Right!
Cereals had almost completely taken over his body. He was being corrupted, covered in.
Another high pressure ether tank.
We did it, Proxy. Let's keep moving.
Acheron's favorite club. It wasn't easy getting my husband. I get it, such a famous, beautiful commander. Even her gloves so stylish. Don't you think that's a shame, little sniper?
Oh, that's amazing. Surrender!
It can no longer be. Cereal's gnawed off her arm, and part of her leg as well.
Evasive formation. Dodge.
And she still has the backbone. She's so tall, even in death.
You're surrounded!
It's just as I said. She died from multiple fatal wounds. Even the most beautiful flower will wither without protection.
This song is dedicated to the world.
I'm telling the truth, we're alive and dying. Congratulations! There weren't enough box.
That's enough.
Oh dear. Relax. Her comrades are... a decisive strike to be...
I didn't expect to kill you, so you knowing my past makes me feel
Coward, you say? I know your composure.
We both believe her squad is... Why are you so fixated on...
Nothing to do.
Shut up.
If she won't tell you, when the old capital fell, obviously, her squad...
I didn't lie to the proxy.
I could never understand.
My eyes. Every second of they're alive. Waiting for...
That's your proof? You'd rather believe those when you finally face reality.
I'm not lying to myself.
Really want to find your squad mates who have been... Give yourself some so-called... Giving up already.
Charon is not a cap. At the very least, she's...
Proxy.
Your proxy, sure.
I've completed analysis of the...
Fissures.
Charon?
Thanks.
Don't listen to Grim Vulture.
No, Proxy. I think the things Grim Vulture left, I tried to shake off that feeling.
Would you be...
That day, Liar Squad was among the foot soon after we began the Defense Force troops outside. Honestly, I was a weak point in our formation. I'm not sure how long I was at when I woke up again. I was already back at... For some reason, they must have continued the Defense Force. Am I wrong, Proxy? I knew that's what you thought, but if they're really if they're truly no longer, their faces are all...
Charon, listen to me. You don't need to make any... But I also think...
That's right. Charon, you're a very kind person. Maybe that's why you feel responsible for protecting everyone, and regret when you can't do enough. But you don't have to carry it all on your own.
Yeah, you can trust us to have your back. We're certain your will and determination.
Proxy, thank you.
Sorry to disturb you. Oh, never mind. The client just shared it.
They're pretty eager, huh?
No, it's not a hollow.
Scott Outpost? Isn't that managed by the
It's Remembrance Day. Don't you recall what...
So they're not trying to lure us into a hollow this time.
Whether it's a provocation or...
Miss?
I'm really sorry.
No.
Oh, that's not.
In spite of it all,
I've always known the truth. That's something I can't fix, even after all this time.
Just look all around. After my husband passed, Styx always
Mom and I have our...
Thank you for always... Well, I suppose...
Ethel.
Yes, that's true. I used the benefit every time when I was...
as for me, well, I'm currently working.
A fashion designer. Is that because of Acheron?
It is. I'm sure you remember how much she loved beautiful things. I admit I had no idea. Anyway,
As you can see, please remember...
Thank you.
Speaking of which, I could ask you the same...
I'm here because of Nathan.
So, it's the same...
Sorry, but who's the...
Nathan is
The day the old Capitol fell, he's told us that story so many...
He always blamed it. We all lost.
May I ask what the name...
The Impera squad of the Obsidian...
Nothing. It... Is that...
Is she here to speak on behalf?
Everyone, please, quiet.
Hello, everyone. Many of us lost losing the friends you cherished. However, to the fam, they gave their lives facing in honor of the wish. My speech was meant to end here, but the reason you all agree this is the new. No one talk. This is a new. Your applause makes me realize what meaning to. Open your eye. If death is the medal, to tear the wound open once again, so you'll never forget.
I don't agree.
Charon.
Among the people the will of the deceased, the old me might have that's why. Each of us holds a harmonica that...
You seem quite certain.
I'm not sure.
I was right about you, Charon.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Everyone,
What do you think?
Her demeanor and what she's...
You mean about her real... Shielded by her identity, she arrived so brazen...
Looks like you're a little... I'll send you the location shortly.
A location with a...
Charon, what's your plan?
I've made up my mind. It's up to me to stop Grim Vulture. got your back.
Ooh. Let me. Huh? Is something the matter?
Charon, look. Another communicator.
Another communicator.
Oh, really?
Do you really still need to...
You're right.
Zoe, knocked Cartes and Nemesis, just like me.
A sniper. I let him live to get... We even got the same... It's just... One night, they were pleading with me, so...
Do you really think...
What else? What a no! It's precise.
That's exactly what I want, Jesse. Air, but you can't see any of Grim Vulture. Here.
Since you made it here, let me reward you with a few things you don't know. Nox, Cardus, Impera, and many other squads. You know the reinforcements that were meant to back us up ended up deciding to retreat.
Calibrating.
Relying on a show of hands to vote. Isn't that ridiculous? Freeze! Our lives were
Jesse and Aaron, do you have them too? Or are they already...
You still care about them? Or should I say...
Adjusting for wind.
It looks like I haven't made enough of a threat to your life. You don't have the time to worry about them.
Surrender your weapon!
This is your requiem.
Why not leave their faces an unsolved mystery?
The wind and rain are picking up.
This extreme weather is perfect for sending you to your grave. No one will hear your screams and cries as you die.
Recalibrating.
By the time rain stops, you'll be left warm. I wonder, do you remember the weather on the day the old cup made it out of the hollow? Ah, such determination deserves praise! Now, time for the final showdown to be great.
This bullet will...
Only way to put it. What sniper would ever confront their enemy head on? I prepared a little gift for you.
Justice always prevails! No restrictions!
I made it dangerous Imperial land corrupting a high-ranking officer.
The real failure as a sniper is the one who's been forced into a corner, like you!
The wind. It's shifting.
I won't fall for your distractions so easily.
I will surpass you with my own melody of victory. And let the wind be the opening notes.
Charon! No! Wake up! Charon! That's...
Just you? Where's your friend, the proxy?
I want to speak with you alone. A sniper should always monitor the changes to their surroundings, factoring the environment into their tactics.
Didn't expect to be lectured by when my view...
Your prediction inaccurate,
Are you your fantasy?
yet you're emitting a much...
My vision.
Did you intend for me to...
Let me answer that question. I made my way. Few people. They told me they were beyond your comrades. You already know. I developed PT. If the reinforcement...
To say I don't would be able, given how quickly the hull canceling the reinforcement.
I couldn't. I can't help but resent Nathan. I think I've said this before. You're still in the version of you. I kill you.
Why?
Emptiness, and no matter how many taught me, you're different. My belief is right. So be it. I'm looking forward. It can still be played.
This is my final... Your hatred has long... I used to know nothing. You taught me...
Really? That's good.
So you're the sniper from Liars.
And you must be the one who's...
That's right. When the reinforcements...
You don't need to feel...
Thank you. I hate to say this as a fan...
I know. Nathan.
Yes. Regardless of...
With me and Belle.
Go ahead.
Hey, hello? Everyone ready? Congratulations! Hey, you guys...
That's our assault specialist.
Oh, she won't care.
That's our medic.
You two.
And that Sticks.
All right, let's all...
That's our scout and engineer.
Okay, thank you.
That's our captain.
As you've heard, over these 1,000...
Not just that fight. You often worry about...
Where did that come from? But I get how you feel. Don't try to care.
As long as you fight, but don't let that weigh on. I struggle with that kind of...
Exactly. Please. This is getting way too... Finally.
Proxy. You remember?
Of course.
Yes. So this is our This is the end. Thanks, guys. Proxies.
No worries.
Yeah.
Yeah. And because, please, here, as I mentioned before, Captain Charon, what I understand now.
You don't have to tell me.
Charon.
Yes.
So?
After everything that's happened.
Your new goal.
Yes. I'll uncover the real... I have a gut feeling that by letting the will to...
That's what I thought.
Are you saying...
No.
To be honest, we're nowhere near strong.
If this is your slight... If, as you say, I hope we can become...
Yes. It's a...
Hello. I'm...
Yeah, I heard about you. Let me confirm a few...
I'm applying to join the Trigger.